So, hello and welcome back. Now, we're doing the lawnmower again. So today, I'm going to have a look at this air filter because I think it's got the wrong one on it. So, let's have a look at that. So, what have I learned? This is the wrong air filter. It's alright, there's a Tesco's lorry trying to get out of our drive. No idea what he's doing there. So, this is the right one. Alright, so it should actually go that way. You see the lines on it? This is actually the wrong filter. So this was serviced properly, yeah? So I'm not saying it was them, but it looks to me like it went for a service. They jammed that in there like that, and they said that'll do. Bodging. That's what that is, bodging. So we're going to get a new filter. Now I have found a filter for sale for £8. Everything's £8. The button bit, the lever that have been eaten by rats, and the one that's missing off here. Yeah, they were £8 second hand, but this is £8 for a new one. So they have actually changed the oil, so we might even change the oil on it yet, because it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Just give it a fresh everything, and then we're going to give it all a big service and all that sort of thing. I've got to find out what them wires, it says two wires there. Don't know what they're from or where they go, but we're going to have a look. To be honest, look at the muck back there. Might have to clean in there a bit. I did wash it out to pressure washer, but it looks like I could do with a bit more of a clean. And we've got to fix the fuel tank because there's something not right there either. There's a few little bodgy jobs on here, so we're going to sort about. So yeah, like I say, this actually comes with a new air filter, so that's quite good. So I'm just going to clean in here because we've disturbed all the dust and muck, and then we'll put it back together again, and we'll start on something else. So I've just lifted the battery tray out. I couldn't get the battery out, but the whole tray lifts out, so it was quite good. But look at the state in here, look. Oh. So we're just going to give this a quick wash. There is water down there because I've just washed a bit out from underneath. So I'm just going to rinse all that muck out, and we'll get back to you. So I've just given the battery a clean because it was filthy. Doesn't look that old, a battery. Like I say, well, it started really well this morning. I only charged it for an hour, so I'm just wondering, might get away with this. So I thought I'm going to leave it on and give it a proper charge. So you can see it's putting in about 5 amps. This battery charger I bought 10-15 years ago from a car boot sale for 50p, right? It does 12 volt and 6 volt, high and low charge for 50p. And I've used this, I would say, hundreds of times. Dad's used it. For 50p, it's probably the best battery charger I've ever had in my life. Dad's bought brand new ones, and this one's still out, done those. So, yeah, Dad put a new bit of wire on because the wire had gone a bit funny on it. It all sort of, the rubber had perished and cracked. And Dad put some new clips on, but for 50p, I'll never forget that. It's a bargain. So, yeah, we're just going to let that sit on there. Maybe let this just sit on here for a few hours, you know, just to get a bit of charge in it. But it does seem to start well, considering it was flat as a pancake when I got it yesterday. I thought this morning it would be definitely half flat, but it wasn't. So, yeah, we'll just see. Just charge it and let's see how it goes. So it's a bit cleaner in there now. So our driver, I'm just going to clean the battery box itself, because, look, it's a bit... It's a bit disgusting, isn't it? Like I say, we'd like it to be nice. I know it gets dirty again, but it's like your car, isn't it? If you keep them clean, they last ages, don't they? You know. I mean, this has never been cleaned, has it? Let's be honest. From brand new, it was never cleaned once. And I've just got polish all around there. And yeah, tidy it all up. It looked good. So yeah, let me get this cleaned. So at the minute, all of that is wet. Where I've just washed it. This is wet. The battery's charging. So I'm going to have a bit of a fix of the grass box. So this is the bottom of the grass box. So as you can see, when you put grass in it, this hangs down and all the grass falls out as you drive along. Because the original stitching, whatever it was, used to, well, there's a piece missing. I'm not entirely sure. You see someone's tried repairing it there. It's missing. So what this one's doing is this one's bringing, so I've only got one hand, it's a bit hard, but bringing up to here and tying onto here, this bar. So I was sort of like, oh, I don't know how to really do that. I was thinking, should have wrapped something round or what have you. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to pull this up tight like so, a bit further up, so it's just under. Drill little holes like every sort of so far. Only tiny holes. I'm putting a little tie all the way along. So it holds it up, because I don't really know what else to do with it, to be honest. So let's see how we get on. So we're going to use the new Ryobi 106 pieces. Look at that. Look at the colour. Yeah. Now, I have these because these are pretty good, these Ryobi. Now, I've already drilled a hole and put in there, and put one in there. And what I was going to do is put one in the middle, which I've marked the middle, and then measure and put like 3 or 4 in here, and so it's real tight all the way along, so we don't get the grass falling out. And I mean, cable ties are pretty strong. I don't really know what else to do with it, to be honest. Apart from get another grass box. I mean, I'm going to have to stitch some of it, as it is. I'm not very good at stitching, so I can't really see where that would go if you do this, really. As long as you put enough all the way along. I've just put a bigger one in at each end, and I'm just going to put little ones across here. So let's see how it goes. So this is what I've done. Look, you can't, I'm still doing it, I haven't finished yet. But this is what I've done, just because it stops all the grass falling out the bottom. I mean, it's strong, you know, so hopefully, like I say, I don't really know what else to do with that edge, to be honest with you. I mean, as long as the grass don't fall out, that's all that matters, isn't it? But yeah, so, let me get it finished. So, there was 2 random wires. I've been testing them on the, the electrical tester. Found out one of them was actually cut off and connected to nothing, and there was nothing that it was ever connected to. And the other one was just an earth for something that doesn't exist. So there's something obviously missing off this, because the lights don't work. I don't understand that at all either. That's another rare one. We're going to have another look. But yeah, there seems to be something missing, or there was something extra on it. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, it's I've took them 2 wires out because there's nothing there. So like I say, I've cleaned under there and put that plate back on. The grass box, it actually fits. So I've just got to tidy up this edge. This edge looks worse than it is, but I've just got to tidy up these little corners with a bit of stitching. And there's a little bit on that corner wants stitching. And then I've got to take this back plate off, and we've got to repair the bottom bit. But I don't know if I'm going to do that today or not. We'll see. But that looks better, doesn't it? A lot better. Yeah. So I didn't realise this battery box, look, it's got negative and positive on the actual box, this plastic bit. So the battery is still charging. Oh, I don't know how many amps it's putting in it now. So it's not bad now. Like I say, I'm not going to leave it on here all day. I'm just getting a bit of extra charge in it, like. But yeah, so yeah, I'm actually going to go in now and have my dinner, and we'll come back out and do a bit in half an hour. Hayter, by royal appointment to Her Majesty the Queen. Look at that. So next job is this back plate. So we're going to take it off. We're going to repair that bit there, and we're going to repair this bottom as well. This one's bending back up as well. It looks like someone's reversed into something and bent it. And then we're going to paint just this side of it, redo it. So yeah, very happy with it so far. It's got a good shine on it, goes all right. Hopefully these bits will turn up fairly quick. I did clean the deck. You can see it's a bit more black now than it was, and dirty. But yeah, very happy with it. I don't know why the lights don't work. I'm not sure if it's a bit missing off here somewhere. That hole in there, I've just put a rubber grommet in there at the moment. You can see it. Yeah. So yeah, very happy with it. So like I say, there is still some more work to do on the grass box. The bottom bit seems to have worked. It's very strong there. That. I've just got to repair a couple of the edges and some of the bottom bits, but I'm not doing that today. So I'm calling it for now. There is a video online I'm going to put on. It's just that running and the moped just running. They haven't been running for a little while, so I'll just let them tick over for about 20 minutes. And yeah, so there'll probably be one more video of this year with me repairing this piece. Maybe do the air filter and these knob bits on the end, and you know, that's about it really. Now we are on the lookout for actually a little pump for this, you know, like a little water pump or something I can do that this will run on. Unfortunately, I can't find one at the minute, not local anyway, and the ones that are either half missing or they're more like £400 or £500. So yeah, that's why we haven't got one, but we'll see how we get on if we find anything over winter. There's not really a lot to do on the Jag at the minute because, well, I've serviced it. We did the tyres, we've done the brakes, we've done the drop links. I can't remember if we air-conned it this year as well, I'm not sure. But anyway, we've done quite a fair amount of work on the Jag, so there's not actually a lot one's doing to it at the minute. And over winter, I prefer to do sort of like these little projects. I like buying like lawnmowers, rotavators, little stationary engines, fix them all up. And then in the summer, I sort of sell all of them. And then I'll buy some more, you know, and do some more. But yeah, at the moment, I've not really seen a lot for sale, to be honest. Apart from this ride-on lawnmower, which I just fancy, because I liked doing the other one last year, so I thought we'll do another one this year. I seem to have done it a bit quick though, to be fair. This is what normally happens. You buy it and then you can't, it's like a toy, you can't leave it alone, and you get it done in like 2 weekends. And then it just sits here then for 8 months before you can, you know, before next summer. So yeah, so like I say, and also with the Jag, because it's mid-September now. Yesterday was a lovely day. Today it's drizzly, yeah? So that's the problem. When you sort of have to repair or do jobs on it, it's awkward when it's outside, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so I like to keep these little projects. It keeps me busy at the weekends, and if the weather's a bit naff, and you know, there's not always something to do to the Jag, so it gives me something to do. So I hope you like these little videos. I know some of you do. Some of you quite like these little lawnmower and stationary engine videos, because you always ask me when I'm getting something else. But yeah, so like I say, that's it for me today. I'm going to go in the house and sit down and watch a bit. I'm going to watch a movie, I think. Mostly because I've got work tomorrow at 4 AM, right? And it's the Queen's funeral tomorrow. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do at work because, as far as I'm aware, everywhere we collect and deliver to is closed. So, interesting it's going to be. I'm hoping it's not a rubbish job I get handed tomorrow. Yeah, so, like I say, that's it for today. I'll just show you Mum's lawnmower quickly. So, this is the one I've done up for Mum. I put a new belt on it. Oil change. The battery's actually pretty good on it. Key start. That's a really good lawnmower. Really good. So I'll give it a full service. It wants a clean. You want to clean, but Mum's still using it because Mum likes cutting the lawn. And the other lawnmower was a bit hard to start up, so I got this one and I done it up. This was like £50, and it cost me about £35, £40 to fix it up. But it's because it's electric start. It's so easy. Self-propelled. Really nice. So that's it from me. Thank you for watching, and hello to all the new subscribers. Keep liking, sharing the videos, and I'll see you all very soon with a new video.